Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. DA, take it away.
Well, for the Golden State Warriors, making 5 straight finals appearances took a toll, mentally and physically. The Warriors played the equivalent of an extra full season in those 5 straight finals runs. Injuries derailed their title hopes in 2019, and they're still recovering. Kevin, they are certain that their championship window remains open.
DA, they got a lot of pride there, there's no doubt, and rightfully so. Thank you. And a chance to take a look at some numbers for Dragic.
And he's got it going at the foul line these days. His free throw percentage looks a lot different in the last 10 games than it did earlier in the season. He's tinkered with a few things and really improved his form.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, in the middle, it's Olynyk and Adebayo. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's Robinson, and it's Nunn in at the point guard position. And for the Warriors, Draymond Green is out there with Andrew Wiggins. And there's Chris, and it's Lee in at the 2.
Well, the engine of this Warriors team, without a doubt, the incredible backcourt of the Splash Brothers.
Think about Klay's injury and just how much of that impacts this season. It's only a matter of time before he gets back into the lineup, but still devastating, that 1-2 punch of Curry and Klay.
Pass to Wiggins. Shoots. Good. He hits the jump shot. Chris has got his team on the board to start the game for the Warriors.
Well, the shot release is looking more and more confident here, Kevin, from Marquise Chris.
Here's Nunn. Got a hand on it. They're running. Here's Bowman. That shot misses. And Miami the other way now. Right side, Butler. Great tee that time from Green. Here's Wiggins. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Now, Draymond Green, we know he plays with attitude and he plays with force. But his teammates appreciate the unselfish approach he has.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Butler on the wing, covered by Lee. Outside, Robinson, just 5 to shoot. For the 3. The three-pointer is right on target.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And there's the pass to Green. Shoots over Olynyk. And Green gets it to go.
Now, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now here's Butler. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Here's Nunn. Olynyk trying to break loose. Buries it down low.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Robinson against Wiggins. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Here's Butler. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. On the wing, Lee. It's deflected, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at Miami. They're 4th in the conference and looking to make a move the latter part of the season.
And right now for Miami, they weren't really being talked about as contenders coming into the season, but they have entered that conversation.
Well, they're in the thick of it, and I think they got an attitude that's well suited for the pressure and intensity of playoff basketball. So when the postseason arrives, look out for this team.
Here's Nunn. He really had an off game against the Trailblazers. He really never found his rhythm. Butler passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And you can see that Butler is the total package. Solid at recognizing when one of his guys is open.
Passes it to Bowman. Kicks to Wiggins. The 11-footer, and that's good for two.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up, GA. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Here's Nunn. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Inside, here's Green, and Green slams it in.
For all the things that Draymond does, when he gets dunks, it makes him even more excitable.
Pass to Robinson. Outside Butler. Pass to Olynyk. Here's Robinson. Beyond the arc. And the Heat, another three.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
You've seen a lot of teams over your time that have been terrific starting a season, then just fall apart second half of the season.
Have you seen it, Kevin, happen with teams that have really good veteran players? I've seen it with young teams.
Yeah, unravel. I mean, it's painful to watch. None come to mind, but I'm sure you could start to find teams that are 10 wins below from one half of the season to the next half.
And some of that we know. It can happen with injuries to a star player and you just are dismantled. But a lot of
like
times...
the Pacers with Oladipo.
Yeah.
They were a different team the last quarter of the season.
It's a great call, Kevin. But a lot of times it happens with young teams because if you get off to such a hot start and it's a bit unexpected, there's going to be a lot more attention on you. And you start to feel like, oh, well, we've arrived. This is easy. We've done this for 35, 40 games. No problem. Well, the league figures you out. And a lot of times young teams that have early success are probably the most susceptible to this lemmings kind of falling off the cliff type of deal.
Butler. No good. Good D by Lee.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there. And that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Now, here's Green. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And it's Wiggins missing. Miami's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Robinson goes in. Wiggins with some nice D.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
And here are the Heat now, following the miss by Draymond Green. Here's Nunn. He kicks to Robinson. Dishes to Butler. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Jay Crowder's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Here's Nunn. Just 5 on the clock. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Dragic. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Trailblazers in Portland. 4 on the clock. Here's Iguodala. Again, the miss by the Heat. The Warriors leading. The pass to Wiggins. It's stolen by Dragic. On up the court. And it's Butler with the jam.
Good anticipation there from Iguodala, who is a very good passer.
Warriors have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Wiggins outside. To the middle. Haskell's shot is off.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Adebayo kicks to Dragic. Trying to get open is Adebayo. No good from Dragic. Last game for the Warriors, it was a loss to the Lakers. Poole. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Jimmy Butler. And with this summer signing of Jimmy Butler, the Miami Heat demonstrating they still can lure star talent to South Beach.
The Heat back on the rise. The Butler signing sets the stage for the summer of 2021 when they should have the cap space to sign another max player.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Greg, this season is the first time in the last 4 or 5 years that Golden State will not be the prohibitive favorites to win it all.
I mean, back-to-back devastating injuries in the finals. Kevin Durant departing in free agency with time and health. Will they retake the throne? We'll just have to wait and see.
And so he makes both from the line. Miami trailer. Here's Hero. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Here's Dragic. Again, Dragic missing.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Here's Poole. Rebound by the Heat. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Yeah, you could see they were pressing in that one, and the shooting percentages dipped because of it.
Yeah, I'll say anytime you're having trouble getting over that 40% field goal mark, it's probably not going to be your night.
5 on the clock. Here's Dragic. Dragic with another miss.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
To the right side. Drops in the tray.
Well, he did not think twice. Firing away, Dragic knocks down and sinks the 3-ball.
Passes to Wiggins. That shot off.
His touches left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
And Pascal pulls it down.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
One shot.
On the free throw, no good. The defensive rules were different when you played, Brent. For example, the elimination of the hand check.
Hand checking was huge because great defensive guards like a Derek Harper or a Mookie Blaylock could get their forearm on you and basically move you around rather than you trying to get where you want to go. And the other thing, Kevin, that they did was they didn't allow you to have the time in the free throw line. You have a 2.9 before an illegal defense. It used to be a game really of 2 stars on one side of the floor operating, and the rest of the guys sort of shoveled off in the corner on the other side. All those things have changed with the way the league has gone now.
For the better.
Oh, I think so. Yeah,
Yes.
freedom of movement,
Yes.
fluidity of the athletes. It's definitely a better game in terms of the movement.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. The Warriors shooting at around 42% since the opening tip. Pass to Wiggins. Here's Looney. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Clock at 6. Pass to Poole. But they get it back. 1:52 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Looney. And at last, they get one to fall. And the Warriors lead by 2. Hero passes to Dragic. Puts it up from 17. That one wide left.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Count the basket.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Here's the pass to Hero. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Outside, Jones. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala.
Iguodala can see everywhere on the floor. He keeps his eyes moving to find a teammate.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And as most of us expected, Andre Iguodala continues to be a huge factor for anybody that he plays for. With his athleticism waning just a little bit, it's his experience and know-how that impacts the game the most. Just being in the right spot at the right time, taking the right calculated gamble. Andre Iguodala still impacting games at his age.
And let's take this chance now to break out the list of the league's leading teams in the steals department. Number 5, the Warriors.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. Passes it to Bowman. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the first. They grab their own miss. And the basket by Pascal. Pascal's got his second basket of the night.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Pass to Jones. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Now, some guys have a hard time finding their teammates in those possessions. Dragic is always looking to dish to get it to the open man.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first. Poole the pass to Pascal. Pass to Bowman. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Snatched up. Looney lays it up off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 4.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Warriors ahead. They're up by 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. You learn about Jimmy Butler. Difficult journey to where he is now. But one thing always got him through.
Basketball. That's that. It always took my mind off everything. It always made me smile. I had no cares in the world when I was shooting.
Boy, you hear that so often, don't you, Greg? Between those lines can be an escape from the outside world.
And in the end, Butler's obsession became his escape. Maybe why he remained so devoted to the game.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game stats-wise?
Just cashing in on second-chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
They've got Andrew Wiggins, and it's Pascal in at the four-man position. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. Ahead, here's Iguodala, and they're unable to get the tying basket there. The Warriors leading. The pass to Poole. Here's Looney. Shoots over Dragic. Looney with the bucket. Looney's got 6.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Here's Dragic. Warriors with the rebound. Looney's got 7 rebounds in the game. Oman passes to Pascal. Golden State moving the ball around. Pass to Poole. Here's Pascal. He dishes it to Wiggins. Iguodala with the steal. Wiggins with the block. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Jimmy Butler has made several all-star teams, but he remains single-minded in pursuit of his bigger goal. Butler said, "I just want to win a championship. That's all that matters. I didn't do it in high school, didn't do it in college. If I don't win it here, then I'll go to the 50 and over league someday. But I got to win a championship at some stage." Kevin?
I like that attitude. Thank you, D.A.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Wiggins. Brandon, this next question culture we're in, what comments do you want to hear from players who have just lost a game and facing disappointment?
I like the humility aspect of this question, Kevin, and the thing that I listen to most from players who get it, they'll compliment their opponent first. Something had to happen where the opponent did something enough to beat you on that night. So you don't say that we did all these things. Give the opponent credit first. Secondly, players who shoulder a massive amount of responsibility, they'll say that they could have played better first. And that takes and deflects everything away from their teammates. And then they'll talk about what they're looking forward to most, and their challenge is we'll get better tomorrow. We'll get better next game. And that they know there's room to grow. Those 3 things are pretty impactful.
Well said.
And you know what? Save what was likely to be a dunk.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game.
Did he lay an egg at the stripe in their previous game? Couldn't get anything to drop.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. A different look for Miami. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Jay Crowder, and it's Jimmy Butler coming in for Hero. And the second free throw, good. Here's none. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Butler deciding where to go with it. Wiggins with the block, and he's able to get it back.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Heat have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. And he knocks down the first one. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
A big guy with guard-like penetrating ability. Draymond Green, fantastic awareness.
Here's Butler. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Down low. And Wiggins gets it to go on the assist by Lee. Wiggins has got the lead up to 10 now for the Warriors. Here's Nunn, covered by Wiggins. Nunn passes to Robinson. The dish now to Butler. Pass to Olynyk. There's the triple. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Yeah, listen, if you're 7 foot and can shoot threes, there's a place for you in today's NBA. Olynyk has that rare combination.
Here's Looney. He has 6. Outside, Green. Pascal. No good on the 3.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming, Kevin.
Golden State moving it around. Fades back. Poked away.
It's not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Here's Nunn. Pass to Adebayo. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Lee. Warriors leading by 7. Well, whether you love him or hate him, you can't deny that Draymond Green is one of the more unique players in the league.
There really isn't anyone else like Draymond. I mean, who does everything for a team but score. I mean, not only can he play all positions on both ends of the floor, but also to be the emotional leader. Truly a special player.
Now here's Butler. Now the pass to Adebayo. Over Lee. That misses off the backboard.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
It's stolen by Adebayo. Here's Nunn, covered by Lee. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Here's Pascal. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. Chris, he's checked in for the Warriors. He hits the second from the line. Here's Nunn. Kicks it to Olynyk. Now Robinson. Outside Butler. 5 to shoot. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Wednesday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. Then on Thursday, they'll go up against Russell Westbrook and the Houston Rockets.
And for that game against the Kings, They won't have much room for error in that one. A team like this will punish mistakes, but I could see them walking away with this one.
Chris with it. Adebayo on him. Here's Wiggins. He's off on that one, and it's Miami the other way. Last time they met was in Miami.
And it was pretty much a cakewalk for them the last time these two squared off and had a clear advantage on the backboard.
Now we'll see if the other team will address that problem in this game, because last game, man, they just got smoked on the boards.
Again, the miss by the Heat.
And this feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Now here's Wiggins. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Lakers.
Defensive mindset tonight was huge. He was a real pest coming up with all those steals and had great activity.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Butler. A second chance effort. Count that one. Adebayo's got his second bucket of the night.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Passes it to Pascal. Back to Lee. Pass to Pascal. He kicks it to Wiggins. All sorts of time. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Nunn. Back to Butler. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They've led by as much as 10. Next up, they'll face the Suns. That'll be in Phoenix. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
Well, it's one thing to play good defense, but then to alter the shot and get the rebound, that's a good day's work.
And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Miami. Crowder comes in for Olynyk, and it's Dragic in for Robinson. Dragic against Wiggins. Butler attacking, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Butler's got 6 points.
Yeah, and the way Butler scores over the defense, even when they're all over him, he just finds a way to convert.
And the pass to Chris. Golden State moving the ball around. Butler against Wiggins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From down in the low post, it goes. Wiggins has got 7 points for the quarter.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance.
And Butler, here we go. And he gets it to go.
You know, you can't fault the defense there. Butler just superb at draining difficult shots, especially in that mid-range area.
Here's Poole. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Lakers. Here's Lee. No good off the back of the rim.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Warriors leading by 4. Back to Chris. Fires the 3. But he gets it back. Second chance shot, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Marquise Chris getting more and more used to using his body on the inside and dealing with the contact.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Marquise Chris has potential oozing from his fingertips. So exciting and so athletic at that 4 spot.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Dragic with it. 5 points in the game. Warriors with the rebound. Chris has got 5 rebounds tonight. Warriors leading by 6. Here's Poole. Good D by Jones. Miami's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Dragic taking his time here. 1:36 left in the first half of basketball. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Free throw drops for Goran Dragic. Well, you watch Goran Dragic play, and Brent, he's so deceptive with his movement both on and off the ball.
Yeah, I think one of the reasons why, Kevin, is the change of speeds. I also add the fact that guys who can handle the ball and are crafty and are left-handed, boy, it's tough on a nightly basis to change up your mindset to guard a guy who you know is going to go left all the time as opposed to right. Trust me, in practice, I had to do that with Manu Ginobili a ton of time in San Antonio. Dragic similar. Great use of speed change.
Jumps up, finishes the break with a slam.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Here's Hero. Dragic the pass to Hero. Jones kicks to Iguodala. With the shot. Chris with the rebound. Chris has got his 6th rebound on the night. Bowman. He's guarded by Dragic. Crowder with the steal. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Passes it to Dragic. Six to shoot. Shoots. And he drops that one in. Dragic has got 7 now in this quarter.
Really, that's all Goran Dragic. Terrific decision by him there to let that one fly.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Warriors lead by 5. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. Andrew, the energy and effort were apparent throughout that first half. How were you able to do it?
We had a good practice, working hard, really putting things together. Keep doing that, we can come out with a W.
Hey, thanks for your time. We appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson alongside the Jet. That's Kenny Smith. The Diesel, that's Shaquille O'Neal. A lot of big-time action so far in this one. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of the period, they held a 4-point lead. Well, for the Warriors, Kenny?
Well, so far they won the battle of assists. They played more patiently and very unselfish in the first half. Good shot selection and nice flow of offense.
And Shaq, your thoughts on the Heat?
They did some good things, but not enough. They need to start being more assertive. Go harder to the rim. Generate some free throw opportunities at the very least. Do something.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Nunn. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. In the middle, it's Olynyk in Adebayo. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Nunn in at point.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
Here's Chris. Jimmy Butler with the rebound.
And that's how you want to see defense played. Got right up in his face to bother the shot.
That's going to make any scorer uncomfortable when you get that aggressive.
Now, here's Olynyk. Drops in the layup for two. Olynyk's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Heat.
And really, the improvement as a finisher is noticeable for Kelly Olynyk.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, one of the things that the NBA has been forward-thinking about is always accepting new ideas. And they've got a bunch of them on the table in recent weeks. A mid-season tournament, a postseason play-in tournament, maybe even reducing the 82-game regular season schedule. Now, all of these would be very bold moves, but Commissioner Adam Silver has always demonstrated a willingness to think outside the box. Kevin?
DA, great assessment, good report. Thank you so much.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Pass to Lee. At the elbow, Green. On the wing, Wiggins. From downtown, good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists now in this one.
And there's one thing that's never been in question about Wiggins, his ability to be a high-volume scorer. And in case you needed a reminder, he's giving you one tonight.
Now, here's Butler. He's got 8, and right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Butler's got 11 points.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Good on the bucket. 18 points for Andrew Wiggins.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Butler dishes to Robinson. Pass to Nunn. The pass to Butler, just 4 to shoot. From deep three-point range, that's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Robinson.
Oh, that's a real nice-looking deep 3-ball there.
Chris finds Lee. Green with the ball. Defended by Butler. Passes it to Wiggins. Another 3 for Golden State.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And here is Butler, following the three-pointer by Andrew Wiggins. Bounce pass, Butler. Here's Olynyk. Here's Adebayo. That shot off. Good D by Lee.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Here's Nunn. Butler on the wing. Throws it up high, and Adebayo throws it down.
There is the all-around game of Butler. A nice assist to cash in on that possession.
Warriors leading by 3. To the inside. Here's Wiggins. And it's Miami with the rebound. Here's Nunn. Outside Butler. Outside Robinson. Shot clock at 5. No good. That would have tied it. The Warriors have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Bowman passes to Green, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Timeout called the Warriors.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And now we get a moment to see the numbers for Lee. He's averaging 11 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's done his share of the work for the team, definitely making an impact.
Well, the numbers, if you look at them, impressive all the way around, and he's not letting the team down.
Here's Bowman, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. He's got 8.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Nunn passes to Adebayo. And Looney sends it back. Butler against Lee. Pass to Looney. That one doesn't drop. The Heat go the other way with it. And Bam Adebayo. He just plays with so much energy when he's on the floor.
Boy, he is ferocious on both ends of the floor. Great energy player who can finish in the paint with the best of them. Very quick on his feet and can cover a lot of ground for a player his size.
Now here's Olynyk. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. Pascal, the pass to Green. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Here's Nunn. Back to Butler for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Butler's got 14 points for the game.
And this is an element of Butler's game that is deadly. He's as consistent as it gets rising up off the pass.
Pass to Green. Shoots over Olynyk. It's tipped. Here's Nunn. And there's the pass to Adebayo. And that one, good. Now just a 2-point Warrior lead.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Here's Bowman. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Now that play never gets old, Kevin. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You take a look at the Warriors. This season has been a struggle for them. They're down at the bottom of the conference.
And, well, for the Warriors, they're already looking to the offseason. And that's a shame. Their fans deserve a little bit more from this team.
The body language right now kind of telling the story. Losing takes a huge toll on you, especially during an 82-game grind.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. After the miss from Goran Dragic. Puts up a three. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now the Heat take it the other way. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Here's Looney. He's got 6. Here's Green. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Green's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, Draymond Green must be feeling good because no hesitation in that one there, letting it rip.
Left side, Jones. This is to Iguodala. And the wide open shot from Crowder. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Iguodala's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Poole. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Passes to Pascal. This one for 3. Goran Dragic grabs the board.
His teammates cannot be happy with him, guys. He would have been better off resetting the offense and looking for a better shot opportunity.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Poole. The Heat getting the bucket. Here's Pascal. He has 5. Bowman. He's guarded by Dragic. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Poole. Lets it fly. And the Warriors miss again. Miami's gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. The alley-oop layup, very well done.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Pass to Looney. And here is Green. There's the pass to Bowman. It's stolen by Dragic. Jacks up a 3, and again, Miami with the triple.
And the execution has just been off defensively here in the second. Play after play, it's almost as if they're a step slow.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And the veteran Goran Dragic still producing late in his career. Not the force he once was, but always a source of playmaking and scoring.
This break gives us the chance to see which teams have been the most successful in the transition game this month. Number 5, the Warriors.
I mean, they have really hit their stride in terms of that transition game. No doubt about it. They are playing at a great pace.
1:51 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Pascal. He's covered by Iguodala. 5 on the clock. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so here is Golden State.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Marquise Chris, he's checked in for Looney. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
Here's Dragic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now it's a 7-point Heat lead.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Chris passed to Pascal. Some nice passing by Golden State here. 6 on the shot clock. Green up on top. Defended by Crowder. Green, no luck.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Now here's Crowder, following the miss by Draymond Green.
That's some good use of the length right there from Marquise Chris, reaching out and swatting that one away.
Yep, it goes in, and the Miami lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Draymond Green. Now the Heat with it. They're on an 18-6 run. Now here's Dragic. He's covered closely. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
I see him.
From deep. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Heat ending the third quarter with a huge surge, an 18-6 run. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. They've got Marquise Chris, and it's Poole in at the 2-guard spot. That's the Warriors 5. And the whistle blow. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. That's his first foul. Here's Poole. Charity stripe shot. Yes, that goes in. Miami leading by 3. Outside, Jones. He dishes it to Dragic. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, the defense clearly respecting Dragic's ability to shoot the ball, but they have to be aware of how good he is at drawing fouls on those attempts, too.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw.
And while Dragic doesn't get to the free throw line all that often, when he does, he's usually pretty good.
Adebayo is checked in for the Heat. And he sinks the second.
2-possession game now, but he'd still like to have back that one he missed.
Bowman. He's guarded by Dragic. Passes it to Poole. Here's Pascal. And no good. Dragic with some nice D. To the paint. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Bowman. He's guarded by Dragic. Dismissed.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Shot by Crowder, no good. Warriors trail by 6. Wiggins with it, and it's Iguodala picking him up. And it's blocked. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got it, the fast break chance. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Now the Warriors moving it up. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Now here's Iguodala. Outside Dragic. Just 5 to shoot. It's good. And the Heat lead by 6.
You got to respect the mid-range play of Goran Dragic right there. The left-handed point guard strokes it well.
Bowman passes to Wiggins. And here's Chris. He's covered by Iguodala. Poole, no good.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Offensive rebound. Iguodala against Wiggins. Shot's good by Iguodala. Iguodala's got the lead up to 8 now for Miami.
Sometimes you got to exercise patience in the pick and roll, and that time Iguodala did exactly that, slicing the defense up.
Bowman, he's covered by Iguodala. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And he makes the first. The Warriors making a switch here. Lee's checked in. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Outside Butler. Pass to Nunn. Pass to Robinson. Miami needs to get a shot off. Fades and shoots. That one doesn't go. And Golden State will come the other way. Stripped it away. Here's Nunn. Butler up top over Lee. Here's Adebayo. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
Here's Pascal. The pass to Wiggins. Over Robinson. And it's Wiggins missing. The Heat leading by 8. Outside Robinson. Outside Butler. Here's Nunn. With the floater. Got a piece of it. The second effort. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Now, team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team, Greg.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. He got on them. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we've put ourselves in this hole, and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And it's Wiggins missing. The Heat leading by 10. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Brent, a few players now host podcasts, participate with those elements, with those vehicles during the season. Any thoughts on that?
I think it's great. I think it's fantastic for our fan base and for our players to have an outlet, to have conversations and share a little bit more about their personality. It grows them as people, I think, Kevin, especially I've listened to J.J. Redick's many times over,
yes.
And you learn something new, not only about players, but about their interests and how they're spending time. And I think if you were a young player, let's say you were a high school senior and you're a college player and you're listening to some of the things that guys are talking about in their experiences, I think it's invaluable for what it is that you don't know exists around a player in the NBA, and for you to start having considerations about how difficult the task is, how mentally taxing. So these things are great outlets for the players.
Now here's Adebayo. 6 to shoot. Kicks to Butler. Trying to get open is Adebayo. And it's blocked. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Warriors trail by 11. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. First one falls for him. And so he hits both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Miami leading by 9. Here's Nunn. The Warriors pull it in. Chris has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Lee passes to Bowman. Here's the dish to Wiggins. Floats one up. Here's Chris. And he goes right over Olynyk and slams it down.
Well, that's a fierce attack from Marquise Chris getting to the rim.
And that one misses. The Heat with the lead. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Down low, here's Pascal. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Pascal's got 4 this quarter.
Now that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Well, overall, he has played basically flawless basketball, but that was a bad turnover.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for Golden State. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Here's Bowman. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Butler. Wiggins with the block. And he overshot that one, missing.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
And Adebayo throws it down.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. So it's the Warriors now after the Heat pick up 2. And here's Wiggins. Clock at 6. And a wide open look for Lee. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Butler. It's good. And the Heat lead by 8.
And this is Butler's bread and butter. The mid-range J is on point. You got to D him up better than that.
Pass to Chris. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Bowman passes to Green. He kicks it to Lee. Lets the 3 fly. And another 3 for Golden State.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
The Heat leading by 5. Pass to Butler. To the middle. Here's Olynyk. And the dunk by Olynyk.
Yeah, he can surprise you around the rim. Olynyk has some lift.
On the wing, Wiggins. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Wiggins has got 14 points now in the second half. The Heat shooting in this game 45%. Nunn passes to Butler. Dishes it to Robinson. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Green. Bowman. Olynyk is covering. Here's Bowman. No good on the shot. Some solid defense from Robinson. Green against Butler. Knocked loose. And so Miami again turning it over. And Miami making a change here. Dragic is checked in. Warriors trail by 5. Bowman. He's guarded by Dragic. It's hauled in by the Heat. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the final quarter. Lets it go, and an air ball on that one. Way off. Golden State's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Now the pass to Chris. Wiggins against Dragic. Wiggins drives in. Some solid defense from Butler.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Now here's Butler. Shot clock at 6. The shot. And it's off the back rim. No good. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
Now here's Dragic following the miss by Draymond Green. Green against Butler. Olynyk trying to break loose. And that one's good by Butler. And the Heat lead by 7.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're trailing by 7. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Yeah, they got to get straight to the hoop, then a foul immediately.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Bam Adebayo.
And guys, he's just played angry tonight. I mean, he's taken that anger out on the rim with one throwdown after another. They have not been able to stop him from getting to the rim.
If he could only contribute like this for them every night, you can't overstate how much better it makes this team when he has a game like this, and on the road no less. Now here's Lee. Deflects the pass. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. To the inside. It's Butler that time on the assist by Robinson. And now it's a 9-point Heat lead.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Outside Dragic. And so it's the Heat winning this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Jimmy, how confident are you that you guys can build on this win and keep the momentum going?
Very confident. Like I said, we got a great group of guys. We play together, play hard. We can win.
I know you'll like to keep that going as we go on in the season. Thank you for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.